Good morning, friends. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session streamed to our social media platforms. Just a reminder, this is our virtual Zoom office and it is active 24/7 during the weekends. I usually join around 9-10 a.m. for a couple of hours, and we are happy to support you with free consultation regarding study, immigration, or any visas. So we have Dinesh here. Dinesh, see, in reality, right? Yes, IRCC Minister Sean Fraser, when he was in the portfolio, he did make an announcement that people who are in Canada can change the visitor visa to work visas. But the reality, Dinesh, you are here in Canada, and you understand that every year more than 500,000, 5 lakh international students come to Canada. They graduate and they are looking for jobs. There are more than, right, as per the mandate, more than 400,000 immigrants coming to Canada, 4 lakh immigrants coming to Canada, and they are looking for jobs. So there's a talent of more than 500,000 people looking for jobs here. So for an employer to hire a person, an overseas person on a work permit, there is a difficult process. It's called LMIA. They have to apply for an LMIA, Labor Market Impact Assessment. So the company first, they have to prove that it is a genuine company and they actually have the requirement, right? So the company has to be in existence for at least 3 to 5 years, depending on if they're applying from GTA or non-GTA. They should have at least 3 to 5 Canadians or permanent residents working. Their revenue should be at least $500,000 to $1 million. They have to advertise locally. They have to interview local candidates. They have to provide proof and evidence that they interviewed local candidates and none of the local candidates are actually eligible for this job. Hence, they want to hire somebody from overseas on, and get a work permit. So this is the process. So in general, employers don't really want to go into this because if you post a job, you'll have 100 people applying for this. So that is the reason you will not really see a lot of these opportunities, Dinesh.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah, so are you a student or already a permanent resident here?
No, I'm a student.
You're a student, right? You
Yep.
know how it was not easy for you, right? It takes time when you come in.
Yep.
Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
also, it takes a bit of a time.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wish I could help you, but unfortunately it's not easy. And unfortunately, the reality is that there are many illegal elements who are using this. There are people who come up with this arranged job employment and charging $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. But end of the day, the reality is the job genuinely does not exist. So a person will pay all this illegal money. They will get a 2-year work permit, but what next? Because Canada has a point-based system, right? If the person does not
Yes.
get the threshold points of 480, right, as per currently 460 to 480 or even 500, everything is useless.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For
Yeah.
example, you get an LMIA, and then after 2 years, the LMIA expires, but your brother is unable to score 480 because maybe like age, maybe because of other factors, right? Srinivas Garu, what is your age and
Sir, my age is 44, so right now.
44? So the same, just as I explained, the problem is employers are not really interested in going through the entire process because it's a lot of paperwork unnecessary. There are immigration lawyers who charge $5,000 to $10,000 just for processing an LMI application, and there is no guarantee because the government is aware what are the shortage occupations in Canada, and they have a strategy and they understand which occupations will be approved. There's a huge shortage of healthcare workers in Canada. There's a huge shortage of skilled trades in Canada, right? Plumbers, construction workers, electricians, and all those people. So they have a chance of approval, but white collar jobs, is going to be difficult. What is your what was your last job?
Sir, I worked as a drilling engineer in oil and gas, British Petroleum, sir.
Yes. So again, you might be lucky if any company comes in, but again, my honest experience, I've been in this industry. I'm 49 this year, and I've been in this industry for almost 23 years now.
Gautham Kothari ka ranger.
Okay, so yeah, so it's important that you look for directly to the companies, and there might be some companies which might actually be interested, but you'll have to directly connect with them. And if you have a skill set which they are required, they might go and do it.
And one more thing, sir, I have known one of my, not a long distance friend to friend. He's like running the stores in Toronto right now. He's like convenience stores. And he has a farm also right now. Like he's saying, I can provide you if you want like a farm worker paper. So is it possible, sir? Like,
but again, see, in theory, what is your next step? Remember, you're not here just to do, you already are an established professional, right? You have a decent salary, you've seen a lot of life, and you are a professional. So what is next? So just I explained you, in Canada, for you, you're here not just to do 1 or 2 years or 3 years or 4 years and go back. You want to get your permanent residency.
Yeah, permanent residency.
Your PR process in Canada is a point-based system. Because of your age, you're losing points. So you need provincial nomination 600 points to get your PR.
Okay.
Right? So that is where you look into it. So there's a stream called international workers with a job offer in Canada. And if you find an employer who is willing to support you, then it might work out, but it has to be a skill. Those things will not work out. I'm sorry. Hello? Yes?
Welcome to the virtual tour of York University. York University is Canada's third largest university with over 50,000 students from over 178 countries, spread out over 2 Toronto campuses and soon to be a third in Markham in 2021. We are connected and making an impact across the globe with over 300,000 accomplished alumni, 280 international partnerships, and the only Canadian university with an eco campus in Costa Rica and MBA campus in Hyderabad, India. Founded in 1959, York is proud to be a progressive university that inspires new ways of thinking through excellence in teaching and research. We prepare our graduates for meaningful careers through top-ranked programs and diverse experiential education opportunities. Our community of diverse perspectives and backgrounds share the common goal of making the world a better place. Our motto? Tentata Via. The way must be tried. Throughout this tour, you will get to see our Kiel campus and what our students experience here every day, including some of our many academic buildings and innovative learning spaces. You will see student spaces like where you can go to get food on campus, where you can study, where you can work out, the new York University subway station, and everything York has to offer. Enjoy the tour.
Here we are in York Lanes, our very own mall on campus. Located in the heart of campus, students can find restaurants, a pharmacy, banks, a dental clinic, a doctor's office, a hair salon, coffee, and more. It's also home to the York University bookstore, where students can purchase all their class materials and York gear. At York Lanes, students can use their student card, called their YU card, to purchase anything they need. York Lanes is the place on campus to find all the amenities students are looking for.
Sorry, guys, I just had a phone call. So do, to be honest, you have to look at a bigger picture. Getting an LMIA and staying here for 2 years is not going to help you from your PR perspective. You have to meet the points. You have to get a provincial nomination. So look into that and then decide if you still. But again, for middle-aged people, it's not easy. Buying a house here is going to cost you at least $1 million. Right? So wish I could help you, but unfortunately, we don't deal with all this illegal things. So good luck, Srinivas Garu, and let me know how things work out for you.
Sir, is a farm worker is unskilled, sir? Is it like a skilled or unskilled one? What he says, the owner says, I can
farm
provide
worker?
you. Yeah, farm worker already has saying in December I will get all the taxes and everything will be paid. So January I can support you paperwork regarding the farm worker paper. He's saying
Foreign worker or farm worker? Sorry.
farm worker, sir. Farm worker. Farm.
Why would you want to physically go through those difficult things?
No, sir. He's saying only he supports the paperwork for the farm worker, but I have to be working in the paper like a convenience store. He's saying.
That's all illegal. That is all illegal. You will trouble yourself. So
Okay.
it doesn't make sense. See, when you are working in low profile jobs, we are here to succeed and be successful with high-end jobs, high profiles. So if you're working in a convenience store, you will be lucky to make $16, $17, $18 at most. And after you pay your, living expenses, right? After you pay your living expenses and rent, you will basically hardly be left with any money. Right. So it is absolutely, if you have children, Mrs.
No,
Srinivas,
sir. I came alone, sir, here.
No, I mean, back home, if you have a family,
Yeah.
focus on giving your children a good education. But at this time, working in low profile jobs is not going to take you anywhere. Right. So thank you, Andy, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, I kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted, okay? So Dinesh, I think I just explained Dinesh, Vishal, and then after Vishal, I have Sujit. Sujit, I think, is one of our students 3-4 years ago, right? You're Chandu's brother, Sujit?
Sir, I'm from Varangal, so I was so close friend of Vivek Chama.
You are Vivek's friend. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Vivek just told you to just need to join.
Yeah, sure. Let me talk, then I'll get back to you. Okay.
Hi, sir. This is Vishal.
No problem.
Just give me a second. Yeah. Just give me a second. Hello.
Слушай, я тут всем
I'm sorry. Yeah. So.
Hi. I'm Vishal. So I came to Canada 2 years ago. I've completed my 1+1 program course, 1 year in project management and 1 year in construction management. But unfortunately, in the last semester of my construction management, I failed in one subject.
Oh, very unfortunate, Vishal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And the problem is, I'm currently working in Walmart. They offered me a team lead job. So I'm confused between what to do now. My visa expires in November. So should I apply for a study permit extension?
So the problem is, so off campus, what is the requirement for off campus work, right? So in Canada, international students have to maintain a full-time status.
Yes.
be eligible for off-campus work. Exception is last semester, if there are any credits you have to take any courses, that is an exception. But again, when you are a part-time student, you're not eligible for, you have to maintain your full-time status. When you fail a subject and we are taking one course, you are a part-time student and you are not eligible for off-campus employment.
Okay, so what will be my options here then?
You have to quit the job.
Okay,
So which college are you studying, Vishal?
Centennial.
Centennial. So go to the Centennial International office, talk to them for a second opinion. General rule, if you are a part-time student, you are not eligible, with the exception only if you have a few courses left, 1 or 2 courses left in your final semester, and you need these prerequisite courses to graduate. Other than that, there is no other exception. Part-time international students, part-time status cannot work off campus.
I don't know if this is possible, but it's like I did a 1-year program in a different college. So can I apply work permit with that? And
Fortunately, Vishal, see what is the requirement for PGWB? You have to apply within 180 days,
oh,
right? So you are no longer eligible for that.
right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vishal. Wish things will work out for you. Keep me posted, okay?
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Gokul, I just need a few minutes. Please, can you take over?
Sure, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, please. I think next we have Vishal, and why don't you talk to Arvind or any other one here for
I'll talk to Arvind.
non-immigration, please, if you don't mind. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Arvind, tell me.
Yeah, hi. I need some information regarding one decision. So actually, I recently created an application for Express Entry, and I got 481 points under Express Entry. Like my CRS score was 481. And recently I got PNP Envoy under Tech Draw.
Okay.
So here my doubt is like to accept that PNP Envoy, PNP notification of interest, right? Like do I need to accept that, like or else wait for the Express Entry Draw? Because here my condition is like like I'm getting married on November. So if I get married and after accepting this PNP, right, like will it affect any my PNP application if I add like?
Okay, Arvind, we'll just have to confirm from Gautham Kolluri sir also on this. Okay.
I can wait until sir comes.
Yeah. So anyone here look like for study visa out or from India looking for study? Because for immigration part, Gautham sir will be the person to guide you.
In person, okay. So yesterday I pinged Gautham sir, so he told to join.
Yeah, he's there. He is just busy for 2 minutes. He'll be back. Okay.
Oh, sure.
So meanwhile, I'm just checking if anyone is there for study visa or some other queries, so he can talk to me.
Oh, okay. So I think I can wait now. Yeah.
Yes, Arvind. Request you to wait for 2 to 5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
That fine with you?
Yeah. I can wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. No issue. Take care, brother. So anyone with the doubt of spouse open work permit, study visa related, so you can please proceed.
Yeah, yes, please. Sorry, Gokul, I'm back. I had a play date for my daughter, and there's a neighbor girl who just came in.
Yes, sir. Arvind, can you proceed, please?
Yeah, Arvind, please. Arvind, I think you are From Varangal?
I'm from West Godavari, sir.
You're from West Godavari. Okay, I think it was Sujit who was saying he's from Varangal. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, like, I have.
So
Yeah, Arvind, Sujit, let me talk to Arvind and I'll get back to you. Your voice is breaking, Sujit. Okay, Arvind, yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I have recently created my Express Entry application, and I got CRS score like of 481. And recently I got PNP NOI as well for Ontario under
That-
Tech Drop. Yeah, and
What is your CRS code? 481?
481, sir.
Oh, that's good. Did you get on the 16th, 17th August draw?
Yes, yes, sir.
That is nice. Congratulations. And what is your current knock?
NOC is software developer, sir. 213232.
Oh, that is good. Congratulations. See, a lot of people complain about not getting Canadian PR, but again, it's very easy process and you have to meet the point requirement. So basically, freshers are under disadvantage because they do not get points for their overseas work experience. People who have low English do not get points for the language proficiency, and undergraduate students who do not have who lose points for education and work experience. For them, it is difficult. But I think, Arvind, you had previous work experience in India?
Yes, sir. I have 3.5 years experience.
So the perfect candidates who are 100% will get Canadian PR are people from overseas, right? Who have at least 1 to 3 years of work experience, decent English, come to Canada, study 1 year or 2 year programs, have 1 year Canadian work experience, and your CRS will be 480 to 500, and it is a guaranteed PR. Freshers are at a disadvantage without work experience. Undergraduate students are at a disadvantage, and people who have low English proficiency are at a disadvantage, right? So yeah, please go ahead, Arvind.
Yes, sir. So I got PNP now. Now my doubt is like to accept this PNP, or shall I wait for Express Entry to get
Go ahead and
these
accept.
categories?
Things are because of the targeted draws, right? IT, I think you should be able to make it in IT, right? It is a bit of a we don't really know. But again, I think you should go ahead and submit. You'll be spending $1,000, but again, you will have to, keep your options open. Go ahead and submit because you might be lucky, but we don't know.
Yes, sir. So yeah.
Give me a second. Sergey, я в Zoom, я сейчас не могу по телефону говорить. Хорошо?
Добре. Я перезвоню.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir. Like,
they might be a targeted draw for IT professionals, and you might get it next week.
Yeah. So actually, my concern is, sir, like I'm going to marry in November. So I'm getting married in November. So if I like accept this PNP, right, will it affect like?
No, it will not affect your marriage or anything. Absolutely.
So okay, so I no need to add my spouse in the PNP.
No, not see. So here in the nomination stage, what does ONP give you? The Ontario Immigration is only giving you 600 points, right? And
Yes.
at the time of the federal, then if you already receive an invitation and then you get married, then you will have to add your wife, update IRCC and add your wife on that.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you still have a few weeks time, right, to submit.
Yes.
Wait and see if there is a tech draw. And in tech draw 481, I think it is going to come down and it might work out. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So the only issue is you don't want to waste the government fees, right?
Yeah. Yes. But the thing is only like, will it make any difference? Like if I marry like in this process time?
No, it will not make any difference. Where did you study, Arvind? Which college and program?
Lambton College, sir. I'm the CIP student. Like
you are from CIP and happy to be here. Congratulations. For us, when our students are successful, you guys make us successful. So very happy. So Arvind, how was your experience? Are you okay with the video on?
Oh, yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah.
Just give me a second. Yeah. Can you switch on your video? I'll add you as a.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Like so actually I didn't give permission, so I'm going to.
Yeah, I gave you permission up there. Okay. So guys, just to, in Ontario, OINP, this is an Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. And here there was a draw last week, and so 470 tech occupations under the tech occupation. So which NOGs or job occupations come under the tech? Computer and Information Systems Managers. I'm sharing the screen here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so here, if you see this, so this is the tech draw, which was on earlier last week. I think it was on the 17th of August. So here under the tech draws, there were 2 draws. 470 through 516 was the first draw, and the second draw was 473 to 465. And invitations were sent between August 11th and August 16th. Which NOC categories, which job applications come under the OANP? So basically what happens is, under the OANP human capital stream, right? If you are already in the express entry, the province of Ontario sends invitations to the job categories which are deemed shortage occupations, and tech occupations and health occupations are shortage occupations. So computer information systems, data scientists, database analysts and data administrators, computer system developers, programmers, software engineers, designers, software developers, programmers, web designers, web development programmers, computer engineers. So if you are from these background, you will receive an invitation for Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, and that will give you additional 600 points, which will give you a guaranteed PR. Right? Yeah. Arvind, you're okay were you able to switch your video now?
Yes, sir. Like I'm connecting through laptop.
Okay. You were in a self. Okay.
Yeah.
So just let just again, I'm repeating, right? No country in the world guarantees PR to every student who comes. So it is up to you, your responsibility. You have to do your due diligence to meet the requirements. So in Canada, we have a point-based system. So you get points, maximum points. First criteria is age, 29, you get maximum points. Then education, if you have masters or if you have, master, PhD or masters, you get high points. Second is your third is your language proficiency, English or French. Advisable to have higher the better, but currently, from overseas, even if you have 8777 or higher, you will not be able to get the points. And work experience, 3 years or higher. So if you are an international student, if you are unable to get the points and you want to, that is the reason why international students are coming here. So if you are CRS score is low, Canadian education will give you additional points. A college postgraduate certificate will give you 15 points. A university degree will give you 30 points. Okay. And then Canadian, after you study Canada, you are eligible for up to 3 years of postgraduate work permit, depending on 1 year or 2 years of your studies. If you study for 2 years, you get a 3-year postgraduate work permit. If you study for 1 year, you get a 1-year postgraduate work permit. So Canadian education, Canadian work experience will give you additional points, and that will take you about 480. So what is important, guys, if you are planning to Canada, make sure that you get at least 1 year work experience. Even if you are studying full-time back home, in your 3rd year or your 4th year of your bachelor's degree, you can parallelly work full-time, and that will give you additional points. Okay, so make sure that you get a qualified job 1 year, and that is going to help you. So 1 year work experience, and then English language proficiency, Canadian education, 1 or 2 years of Canadian work experience will give you a guaranteed PR. And as I said, freshers are at a disadvantage. People without work experience are at a disadvantage. People without a strong English language proficiency skills are at a disadvantage. Okay.
Hi, sir. So this Arvind, I joined as Sainath.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me Where are you?
It's under the name of Sainath. Yeah.
Let me just mm, yeah. So Arvind, sorry to bug you.